So we're going to be talking about a concept called absolute value. And to illustrate what absolute value is, we're going to walk through a couple of different examples. First one, let's say you and your friend live 2 kilometers from school, but you live on one side of the school and your friend lives on the other side. Well, mathematically, if we assigned a direction to that, we could say that one of you is positive 2 kilometers from the school, and the other one is negative 2 kilometers from the school. But in conversation, you wouldn't say positive or negative, you would just say that you live 2 kilometers from the school. So in this case, we talk about absolute value in the situation of how you would say it in real life. The absolute value of your distance is 2 kilometers. Different example, you can look at taking a balloon and putting it underwater. We go from a depth of 10 meters to 30 meters. Depending on our perspective and how we assign the negative, we could say that the depth change is 20 meters, or it's negative 20 meters. But however, the absolute value of the change would be 20 meters. In conversation, we could say that we went 20 meters up or 20 meters down. So what does absolute value mean mathematically? Well, absolute value is shown by these bars. They're actually a set of brackets without hooks, but they look like bars. And here's what they do mathematically. There's 3 situations. Situation 1 is we have the absolute value of a positive number. The absolute value of a positive is still positive, so it does not change the value of a positive number. Likewise with 0, absolute value doesn't change it, so the absolute value of 0 is 0. However, what does change is when we start talking about the absolute value of a negative. The absolute value of a negative is always positive. So essentially what those absolute value bars do is they take the number that's inside and make it positive if it isn't already. If it is a positive, they have no impact. But if it's not positive, if it's negative, then the absolute value changes it to positive.